WesWes show.
And action.
And Cam, this is the real one, okay?
You're like starting.
And no, it's like really cloudy right now.
Smoke machine.
Can we sort that
We
out?
were trying to have a flash entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the swing machine.
Bring us in.
Welcome everyone to the episode of AFAKASI Scoop.
I can't hear you.
How can you not? Because it's your earphone.
No.
How can you not hear me?
I'll carry on. I can.
Turn it up. Anyway, welcome everyone to AFAKASI Scoop. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to hand it over straight away to T to talk about our infamous photo shoot. That
Okay.
Who's been doing their shopping?
Not
lately?
really. Yeah. Who? Honestly.
Who's been going to the supermarket?
Is it in a countdown?
Yeah,
No, is it
it
in a
is.
back
They
and
got
save?
that back and save.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay, so I went shopping last week. And to my surprise,
Oh, wow.
I saw this beautiful lady look back to me with her side people.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Boom! Honest. Look at who's on top. So this was a nice shock. What?
Hey, it's a Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Honest.
Sorry, we started a bit early tonight.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, sorry. We started about 2 hours ago. So you're going to be in for a treat. A treat.
It's been a hard work.
Hard work. Treat. Okay, so for anybody that goes and shops at Countdown, Pack and Save, West Auckland.
West Auckland.
Yeah.
You're so privileged, West Auckland.
Thank you
No,
to
straight
back and
so
save.
lucky.
We walked past and it was all gone.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I went with Taiwo, I went with my husband, and we went to Pack and Save, and then not Pack and Save, Countdown, and then we're gonna leave the checkout thingy, and we walked around. And then oh my gosh, I saw this. First, I was like in shock, and then I was Ma, and then I was Mimika, and then
All the feelings.
I made the
Yeah.
husband take a photo
You sure
because
did.
you know. So if anyone goes to shops, please have a read. That's actually okay. Besides the cover, which is like
amazing.
out of this world.
Yes.
There's actually stuff inside it.
Oh, this is stuff. I hope so.
Yeah,
So
there's
you
some
can
stuff.
go and read, and it's, and I'll let the others, because they read it. I just got it for the photo.
Also, if you've got small businesses, if you want to put your ad in there, then give us a DM and we'll sort something out for you.
And if these people want us to give us some
Tomorrow's
some
day?
hoodies,
What
we
are
can
they
actually
called?
model it
Voyages.
for you and promote the business, because apparently we were sold out at Back and Save, even though it's free.
Even though it's free.
You can take it for free. So then tell your Back and Save story.
So
Sold
Back
out.
and Save, that's where all the brown people go, because they're picking up
Wrong
the
with our
brown
people. I
magazine.
love Pack and Save.
Like a countdown. Oh.
No, there are only like 5 copies.
Oh.
How many do they put
100
in?
or something?
There
I
are
don't
5
know.
copies left at the countdown.
Not only you can get it out there, you can also get it online, and it makes that tuning sound too.
But then you wonder, hey, if people take it to read it, or did they take it because they saw the picture in front?
Of course.
Hey.
Of course.
And they want to
Yeah.
put it as
And
a
then
post
next
on their wall.
minute, what frame?
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah.
What a scary.
Is it though? Is it scary though? No.
Is that, or do you secretly like it?
Yeah. Secretly, there's lights
Secretly.
around it. You know?
Yeah, so you went to Pack and Save, and there was gone. No,
There
almost
was
gone.
no magazine.
That's cool.
Just the stand.
Yeah, I think it's the front picture.
Oh, of course.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's got to be.
Has to be. So maybe we should be on it next week.
I think so. Hey.
Maybe a
We're
month.
going to help you out, Cam.
Yeah. And yeah, voicha. Yeah, mas got jumpers for my
Yes, please.
Well, I'm making a winter, and
We'll promote.
whereas we're gonna like get you off, man.
Wow. Because she's got the power, you know. Because
No, but honestly, small businesses can come through, and we can put the put your ads up on
yeah.
in the
Yes.
magazine.
Just don't send a message to these guys because they won't answer. So you actually send it through to WesWes
Yeah.
at gmail.com. Okay.
They send me and say, "Wow, look cool," and then it stays there.
And then nothing. So no, yeah. So any small businesses and articles too. If you're interested in article writing, then feel free to send those through. We have in this edition there was a new writer called Sepeti Daniel Moti, and thank you for your article. But I'd just like to make a correction because you said in here the article on church ties by Roman Reigns' cousin was a really good read. Yeah, I wrote that, and I'm Roman Reigns' wife, okay? Not Gus's.
No,
So
he's
it's just
right.
a little correction, but cool article though. And yeah, anyone who's interested in just, even if you're starting out and you want to, and you're Pasifika, feel free to hit up, email through to WesWesNet at gmail.com. Okay, but
Thank
thank
you.
for your support.
Accurate.
I saw mine at, I saw it at Simon Countdown Tiaratu, and I was at the self-checkout. And then, and like the stand is like right there, and I just looked up and I saw it, and I was like,
You
oh
just
my
don't know how
god,
to react,
I didn't know
though.
because it was like, my face was right there, and I was like, okay. So then anyway, I just like walked out as if anyone was going to recognize me. I just walked out, and then I went back again like 2 days later, and then I was like, and then I was at checkout again, and I saw it, and I was like. And then when I went out, I was like I was stealing something. I went and quickly grabbed one and then just walked out. I was like, oh my God, so embarrassing. Anyway, but yeah. And thanks, Cam, for the work too that you do on these. It's really cool. And it gives a really good opportunity to people who are just like kind of breaking into this company and just want to try it out. Like it's not like a newspaper where you have to have it like, everything
Like
has to be like perfect. It's like you write
quality,
as you speak, which is really helpful for like, Sin. And
It's not up to our quality. Yes.
But anyway, that is that. So yeah, in
Yeah,
stores
put this
now.
Just give it to that level.
You've got to hold up.
Yeah.
Uphold.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Up and up.
Anyway,
Up and up.
one of the things that was in the article that Cam's put up about AFAKASI Scoop.
You see our photo over
was
here.
So good that she
them,
reads
show
it
them.
though, eh?
Yeah.
Lucky. We are lucky. Carry on.
That we actually read it is that one of the things about AFAKASI Scoop is that we talk about things that are usually taboo or not even taboo, but like things that maybe
People are uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable
Pasifika
talking
people
about.
are comfortable.
And Pasifika women as well who probably wouldn't talk about this kind of stuff. And we don't do it to be like, whatever extra. It's just that we know that these are the kind of conversations that happen in a friend group. And so that's why we do it. So,
but we have got some hate on it.
yeah.
Like the way that we say things.
Yeah.
Or because we're so open. I know that we've had some people in the past just really disgusted at the way that we've done
Yeah.
it. And like, but please, we don't mean offense. Like we get that.
Yeah.
We're all brought up the Samoan way. We get it. This that fa'aloalo thing. We totally get it. But I think with this, the way we are, it's just we thought it's a new thing. We're just going to talk openly because a lot of people talk openly like this anyway. And the thing is, funny, a lot of the people that are judgmental like that, when they are in their friends groups, they actually do sort of talk similar.
Yeah.
The only difference with us is that we talk openly and it's on a mic and now it's out there.
Yeah.
So, that's
So
all
you're
I wanted to
welcome.
put in.
Yeah. So
actually.
speaking of
We do
topics
it
that
for
we
you.
probably
Yeah.
wouldn't talk about, let's talk about female condoms.
I did not know that there were female condoms.
Is that for
Neither.
trans?
No, actual female balls.
How does that work?
Google.
Can you Google?
So
it came up.
Is it like looks like a menstrual cup? Does it look like that? Or because we shared episodes ago about the menstrual cup.
Yeah, it's something that's kept up there.
What does it stay in there?
It stays in there.
Okay, how does it work and where did
Can
you
you
see
have
it?
a look, please?
Yeah. Female what?
Condom.
And okay, next.
I guess it's more for those chicks who like to go and enjoy themselves and they don't know what's going to happen that night. And they don't have to worry about.
Okay, because I guess the thing is that women okay. So the main thing that women protect themselves against is pregnancy, right? And so, but pregnancy isn't the only, I guess, outcome. Is that you have to protect yourself from things like STDs and stuff like that, which generally the men have control of that because the only way to kind of stop that is for them to wear a condom, right?
Or pull.
And so women
Pull out.
don't have. Well, no, you can't. No, even if you pull out, it's not. You're not protected from an STD.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only way that, and so the control really to protect yourself from STDs is in the man's court, right? That's where the control lies. So I would assume, and this is the first time I've heard about female condoms tonight. I guess that's giving control back to women to be able to protect themselves. But how does it work? Because we would normally use for protection the pill, the IUD, the rod, things like that.
So it's called the FC2, female internal condom. So instead of fitting it on the penis,
Yeah.
Oh, can you not touch my trick like that?
Yeah.
and that's why my hands like this in the first place.
That's why your hands. Yeah, that's why your hands broken. I was just about to say
it
that.
it's
was
not.
an RSI.
It's because I was slow at my work. No. Instead of fitting the penis like this on the condoms, like other condoms, the condom can be inserted into the vagina. It is made from thin polyurethane.
Wait, don't you have it? You wear it every day, or you just leave it?
No, it's a different kind of condom, so it's
So
a
you
lot
put it
thinner.
in at the moment, or it's there already?
No, so it looks like you just hold the tip of it and then
Well, fuck.
Is
Is it there already, or do you put it on like?
No, you-
like a
that
guy would
in
put
the
on
moment.
a condom at the time.
you have to insert it.
Yeah, but
What? What?
is it disposable or is it reusable?
Are you
Is it-
If I can
Didn't you come off this thing?
which is twice as strong. Oh, so it's better protection than the male's condom.
Shane, listen.
It doesn't say
Let me look.
female
You look it
condom.
up because she's.
Yeah, go.
Do the wait.
Nah, she's not gonna get it. Nah.
It just says how it works. The cover, the inside. If sperm can't get into it, you can. No, it's like a normal condom. After you use it, you
So it
take
looks
out.
like a normal.
Yeah, looks exactly like.
And you
a
put it
condom.
on at that moment, or you're already wearing it.
It's like a pouch. Soft plastic pouch that you put in your vagina. Umaloa. You will catch the sperm. Yeah, I made off a little pouch.
You didn't answer my
It's
question.
a barrier that stops the sperm from reaching the egg. You egg?
Yeah, egg.
Wait, where did you see this? They're sold individually. So the men's packs are sold in packs of.
Oh,
How
my.
The main question is how in New Zealand.
Yeah,
Is it,
they're sold individually in New Zealand, but you can't go pick it up off the shelf at Countdown.
So,
When you pick up our magazine.
anyway, moral of the story is that there are female condoms. Thank you. Next point. We're not going to find anything on
how
it.
did you? Okay, look. When we say come with your topics, can you come with your facts as well?
that was me
Hang on,
last
no,
week.
facts.
Last time.
It's the last time we ever.
Yeah.
We should make a
no,
disclaimer.
wasn't it fascinating that there are. I did not know. That was the point. That was the moral of my story. I didn't know that there were.
There was a question that came in one of our Instagram thing that went up last night. How do you get out of sex?
Speaking of,
Maybe if you say you've had a poo.
and what's that gonna do?
Well, I don't like poo.
Well, let's see what the internet says.
Like, you got to be clean, yeah?
Yeah, go have a shower then.
Yeah. No, but like,
It might not even be that.
if it's like late at night.
Okay. So the standard ones are I have a headache, right? Which is like the standard I'm not
Really?
feeling well. Apparently,
Oh,
I don't know. I'm like, why would you say no to sex for?
true story. Yeah.
But maybe for long-term married peoples,
Yeah.
they might
Yeah.
want to not do it every time.
Yeah.
I
So
don't-
what's the answer?
I don't know. I'm not a long-term married person.
What's your answer?
What's your answer, sir?
I came up with shit.
I'm trying to look for an answer.
I cannot take you to anywhere, honestly.
Ora ka ngaka ka sama lang ang subject.
Next time, hurry up. We stop. We shouldn't have drunk
So this is
before.
what the internet says. What is a husband supposed to do, or a wife supposed to do when the wife doesn't or wants to get out of sex, talk to her and find out why.
You want to go to sleep? What do you want to talk for?
If she doesn't want to talk, suggest a counsellor or mediator.
So what you're saying is you're trying to fall asleep and the person's going, should we see a counsellor tomorrow?
I really feel like we need to see a mediator because you don't want to sex.
Is that for real?
Yep. Number 3, let her have her space and see if things improve after a while. If she refuses that too.
Look, the question is, right, why? How do you say no to sex? But really, the question is, why would women say no to it? Like, what are the real reasons why
but then
you
there
would
are some
say
people
no?
that aren't that way inclined to have sex all the time.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes,
So the question is, how do you get out of it?
some people say it could be lack of attraction or
Not the
they're
reasons.
having an affair.
Oh my gosh,
Or-
never quite different tangent. How do you get out of it?
No, yeah, I know, but
That
it's
could
like,
be a reason.
so you're talking about people in long-term relationships,
No,
right?
I don't know. Like it's
Well,
like a
people-
question.
people in
How do you
short
get
term
out
is
of it if you don't want to? Like, let's say
Well,
I'm
just
not
be
up for it
honest and
tonight.
say I'm not. I
I'm
can't,
tired.
I'm tired. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Most of the ones are, is that, okay, so the problem is that, and we've talked about this, is that especially after childbirth or like having a baby and the newborns and stuff, is that women don't have such a high libido at that time. So they don't want to have sex as often. However, their husbands are still like,
So what do you suggest they
wanting
do
to
in the
think-
meantime?
well, first you have to communicate with your husband to say that actually I'm like still healing down there or whatever the thing is. And then it's about not wanting to. I mean,
But
I've
what
heard
if it's
about
been
people,
a year later?
I have heard about people scheduling
Turn
sex.
around.
I have heard about people
Bend over.
scheduling. Okay, that's when we get into the illegal side of things. And, there are cases like that. We don't want to encourage that.
Have you heard of that Bend Over song?
Bend over.
No. And the
over.
wheels on.
They all fell over and one fell out.
Oh, wow.
You've just ruined that nursery rhyme for me.
Oh,
Lale si mea.
if you were coming here to get real advice, I am sorry, but you are sorely mistaken.
It's not
Today is
happening
the
tonight.
wrong day because we have had a very hard week or month and started a bit early. Anyway, T,
Yeah.
can you just share your story that you wanted to share with us, please?
Which one?
Punch in the face.
Wait, which
You
one?
got a punch in the face. This is the reality. of-
Deal with her.
I'm like ugly laughing. I can't show my face. Okay, wait. Let me...
Okay, it's kicked in. It is officially kicked in.
Okay, yeah. What's the question?
It says T story.
Oh, wait, I got tears.
Oh my god.
I'm like legit
Oh,
crying.
okay, all right. You know what?
Next
You know what?
topic.
Let's just move on and let just T just
No, I can do it.
Let's do it.
I am like.
what,
Jow.
top notch.
Okay. So let me just listen. Okay.
Was there a backstory or?
No, I
okay.
think I just wrote it one night when I was being an idiot. Okay. Imagine we did a survey to see if people who vaped. It's about vaping. Imagine we did a survey to see if people who vaped were showing symptoms. Oh, it's a scientific one. People who vaped were showing symptoms like sniffing or, stuff like that, or coughing. Anyway, fast track, right? And then we say, here we go, we're going to do this investigation. We're going to see, does vaping actually cause future stuffs? And then it happens to go out and people see it. But then in like a year's time, a little kid, let's say a little balangi kid or someone comes on and says, I've come up with the idea to track people vaping and see what symptoms, but they actually listened to our thing. So they really got the idea from us and they went and did it because they had money to go do it and we didn't. So, okay. Anywho, what's my thing here? Oh, I went off my story. Next minute, a little white boy. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said Rora comes on the news. Oh, he comes on the news. We see him on the news saying he's made up the same idea and he's going to attract people in his family type thing. Anywho, we get Ika and then we ring the news and we say, it's our idea. We did it a year ago, but let's to make it happen. Okay? And then we go, and then I say, what did I say? I don't really think it's a good idea. Anyway, my question to you is nothing about the vaping, but my question. Wait, my question to you is
vaping.
yeah, but here. Do we need a scientist, doctor, researchers, or a brainy friend to join our group? To help make these things happen because we can't. We've had too much to drink.
I've got no friends. You know what? No. You know what?
Do we need a brainy friend in the group? Like, you're already brainy, but to go to the news, we need a scientist friend.
Oh my god. This is so... Oh my god.
So, when
Maybe
did
we
this
shouldn't have done this.
vision come to you?
After my
Please don't
assignment.
After your assignment at like 2 a.m. or something?
Yeah, it was around
Yeah.
about. So yeah, it's got nothing to. That was the moral of my point.
Is
Do we need a brainy friend to help us with that situation?
I mean, I say on a daily, like, I need new friends. Look.
So if there's a scientist out there, mole, we need a scientist because this dumb scientist thinks our group needs a scientist to go tell the news.
I think what you're saying.
No, to do the research.
No.
For what?
Okay.
Vaping.
No, yeah.
And then in the end had
Health
nothing to do
effects.
with
Okay.
Do you know about chromosome?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
vape beer.
I think what you're saying. I think what you're saying is that, Pacifica people often have so many great ideas, right?
So many.
But a lot of times they don't have the resources to
All the time.
to support or encourage them to, go further with that kind of whatever it is.
Stuff.
That is why, and actually that brings us to a point, thank God, that that is why they have things like quotas for Pacific Island and Māori students at things like university, and which is why they have, because we are under-resourced, right? And so like you said, like generally that the Palangi population have more ability to do things like that. So did you guys see the article about people kicking up a stink about Pacifica spaces in Auckland Uni? And people were saying, oh, that is, so there's a sign out that said something like, you know how when we were at uni we had like cultural space? And so that's a thing, right? It was always a place where Pacifica people can go and hang out and blah, 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 and that was normal. So there is a sign saying that this space is for, I think it was said for Pacifica people. I can't remember if it was Māori or Pacifica. Anyway, up at Auckland Uni, people started kicking up a stink because they were saying that is segregation, or that is, a type of discrimination. But it goes back to the point, and people were arguing, was that they were saying, no, it's because we don't have the same privileges, or Pacifica don't have the same privileges that, Europeans have. And so they do create these, safe spaces or whatever where they can be together and stuff like that, which is also why they have quotas, because we are, say for doctors, right? If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, those are the main ones, is that is predominantly Palangis, right? Yes. So they have quotas that you might not, as a Pacifica student, have the same level of, like you might not have reached the level of education that you have to get in, all the points to get in under a general public. So you have a quota where you can get in with less kind of, like grades, but you go through a whole process, blah, 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 to try and encourage more Pacifica in that into the thing. Why do we need more Pacifica and Māori in jobs like lawyers and doctors and nurses and all of these kind of degrees that it will normally be hard to get into? Why do we need more Pasifika and Māori
Because we need
students?
more people that can advocate for our people. Because it's a growing number. Like there's heaps now of Pasifika
Yeah.
and Māori, or, Māori. It's growing stronger.
Yeah.
And like it's a fact that there are actually more Pasifika people in New Zealand from some of the countries like, say, Niue.
Yeah.
There's more, there's more people here, Niuean people here than there are back in Niue.
Yeah.
And so by having a lot of Pasifika people in high up places, it's like you've got a voice. You've got more of a chance to
Amazing.
have a voice.
That's exactly
Look,
it.
even though I laugh and I say raps, there's
is-
actually something up there.
I know. That is exactly, that's why you do your mustache.
I know.
You have
know?
to
I'm
be
tired
in it.
and I'm feeling shit.
That's why your
you
muscles
know?
of the universe, you
Yeah.
know? Because that is right. Because it is a very...
Keep going.
It is a very
Keep going.
diverse. We have a very diverse community. New
Yeah.
Zealand is a very diverse community, and we need people who are in those positions to be representatives of the community.
Advocate.
That's right.
Like Efeso Collins.
Yes.
Oh.
Like,
Yes.
acknowledgement to him.
yeah,
Like and what was cool was that we had a topic at school. Funny thing was we started, it was called Trailblazing, Trailblazers. So we looked at Pasifika Trailblazers. And then halfway through it, FSO passed. And then I had to talk in assembly one day. And then I brought up during that, I go, he's actually a trailblazer. I mean... Yeah, remember when we were at varsity, we'd see him talking in the quad so many times. I was like, oh my gosh. He's always there talking, advocating, but we were like, oh yeah, cool. We went down to Burger King. Oh no, Wendy's down on Queen Street. But then you think about all the work he'd put in and everything he'd done and where his heart actually was.
Yeah.
It was for the Pasifika community.
Yeah.
And he did everything he could. He didn't, even to the point where he got threatened. His family got threatened.
yeah,
And just big ups him for all the work that he did.
Yeah.
And I just hope and pray that we have a lot of our people who look up to him and they, aspire to be
following his
to be
footsteps,
like
eh?
him.
Yeah.
And not just him, but a lot of our trailblazers. We've got heaps of trailblazers out there. And it's just sad to see a lot of our young Pasifika kids now who just don't really, they've sort of lost their way or their lack of guidance.
Yeah.
But it's like, just open your eyes, guys, and look. Like,
Yeah.
we can even take over this country.
Yeah.
But we're not like that. But it's like, just set your goals high.
Yeah, and I think the thing too with Efeso is that it really showed at his funeral. Like, I mean, they literally had to book out a stadium to have his funeral. I mean, we will not book out a stadium, sorry to say. I know. I know.
Maybe
But,
garage.
I might be able to have a room with 10 people. But, but that's the thing. It shows that... And he was so he was quite humble about it too. Like, he didn't go out there and tell everyone. He was so for the people. Someone similar to that is Josephine Bartley, who is a Auckland councillor for Out South. And same thing. And the thing that is sad about that is that people actually threaten her a lot. So, but she is still, out there fighting for the community, for the Pasifika community and as well. And she just keeps going, and it's just, but I just don't understand the hate, of why people would be so angry towards a group that is just trying to get on the same level. Like, why would you want anyone to be brought down, Anyway, which brings me to another thing, which is just kind of knowing your rights as Pasifika people. Like, we just don't, I feel that companies, like big organizations, get away with a lot of things because they know that we won't fight for stuff, like either because we don't know or because we can't be bothered. And we're busy people, so then who's going to do it? So as an example, and just an encouragement as well for people to kind of, one, learn about your rights, but two, just don't give up as well. Is so I have so a couple of months ago I had an issue with my phone. I have a Samsung S20 Ultra or something, right? So I've had it for 3 years and 1 month when it started playing up. The warranty on it is 2 years. So at 3 years and 1 month, it started to have like a green and white screen. And I Googled it, and it was like apparently a common issue with this phone. So I took it back to a very well-known organization where I bought it from, a company that we all buy our electronics from. And they said, it's out of warranty. They won't cover it, and said that it was going to cost $600 to fix the screen. So then, because I like to,
Yeah,
it's like,
investigate it.
well, it's just like, you got it. I mean, the reality was I had a receipt. It says 2 years and warranty's out of, it's out. I get it. It's out of warranty. So that was their easy, it's out of warranty. You're a year out of warranty. And I said, yeah, the issue is I've had a Google and I've had a look that this is a common fault with this particular model.
Yeah.
So it's nothing I've done with the phone. I haven't dropped it. I haven't blah, blah, blah. I've looked after my stuff. And this is a common fault. So it's a manufacturing fault, right? So the Consumer Guarantees Act in New Zealand actually covers you for manufacturing faults, even if it's outside of warranty. Long story short, I argued with these guys for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Went back and forth. And so they said to me twice, they said, no, it's not covered. It's going to cost $600 if you want it fixed. And I said, fine. And I said, I don't agree because I have all of this evidence to back up that, blah, blah, blah. Also, too, I have a Samsung watch that has lasted me 5 years and the warranty is only a year or something on it. And it costs less than this phone. I paid a lot for this phone. The Consumer Guarantees Act says that it doesn't have a specific lifetime on equipment. It just says what a reasonable person would expect something to last. So if your watch that cost you $500 lasts 5 years, you would expect the phone that cost $1,500 to last longer than, Anywho, so I said to them, I disagree with what you're saying. Please give me the contact details of the person that I need to address my dispute I'm going to lodge a complaint with the disputes tribunal, and give me the contact person that I need to put on this paperwork. I sent that email at 9:45 at night. By 8:30 the next morning, they emailed me back and said, we've been, asking in the background for you, to make sure that blah, blah, blah. They've agreed to fix it. No charge, even fixing the battery that wasn't even my issue in the first place. And they did the whole repair, changed the screen and fixed the battery and did a full service on the phone for free. Wow. No charge. I picked it up within a week. And so we went from it's out of warranty over a year, blah, 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 to, and it's going to cost you $600 to we're fixing the whole thing for free. And that's just really about, knowing your rights and not giving up, because, we can go out and buy that thing, but I've just saved myself $600 or the cost of a brand new phone, and so I'm just encouraging people to just please don't give up that easily, and I've had relatives, like a lot of my, aunties and uncles, English is their second language, and so they'll come to me and go, oh, the mechanic is saying that I'm going to have to blah, 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 and so I'll go with them and go, and fight for them, and it's like, you just need, people will take advantage of you, or they'll just be like, use the usual, but please don't give up,
because there are some people that will say, oh, it's broken.
Yeah.
Then we'll just go and hire purchase or
warranty,
another one, and then they just get into more debt. Like some of them,
and that's how we end up in that cycle of debt. And I'm so anti-debt. I just think it's killing our people, and I just really want to encourage people just to at least know your rights, read the terms and conditions. The basic thing is when you buy something like a cell phone or whatever, take a photo of the receipt and email it to yourself. And because the thing with receipts is that they, is that they fade. And so at least you have a copy on your email.
Laminate it.
Or just take a photo, send it to yourself. Or just, and also I think like certain things, they can just email it to you now anyway. Like so you don't get paper receipts. But just know your rights, guys, and just don't take no for an answer the first time. And, just persevere, because it could save you hundreds of dollars. And I'm kind of really sick of people taking advantage. So anyway, that was my rant on the Consumer Guarantees Act, but please just, and if not, just email AFAKASI Scoop and ask them if they can help you.
Ria can help you.
I will help
She
whoever
will
needs
help.
help. Okay, just don't be taken for granted. Anywho, that was mine. If we can move on to a more lighthearted comments or topic.
All right, we'll go to another question from Instagram. Who comes first, baby mama or your wife?
Your wife.
Well, obviously, new wife.
But why? Because there are some baby mamas that don't think that.
What do you mean?
No, like I'm just saying there are some baby mamas out there who think, you know, when their exes get a missus or a wife, they still feel that they're entitled to
The
contact and
Kamala.
to the dude because they've got a kid.
Yeah,
They
that's
use
so-
that.
Oh, yeah,
and then
that's so
some
true.
do get mad and they do well, you're not going to see your daughter or your son. And it's like, frick, grow up, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know? So, yeah.
sickening.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's the wife.
Yeah, I'm a baby mama.
You think it's a
And-
baby mama?
No, I am a baby
Oh, yeah.
mama, but I absolutely agree that my ex-husband's priority should be his partner,
Yeah.
whether it be a partner or a wife or whatever, is that
Absolutely.
Yeah.
anything that I request would be if it's to do with the kids or whatever, or due to, you know, whatever. But his priority should be his partner and the wife.
I agree, 100%. Yep. Only reason they should be talking is about the kids. Anything else, it should be with his wife.
I reckon, you know, some of the baby mamas that reach out there are the ones that didn't finish the relationship. Yeah. You know?
Want
And
them
that
back.
and that might be hard, but you just gotta let it go. I guess.
Well, some of them can't.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that's a really common thing too about, you know, that, and they start to use, oh, but your son's like,
Yeah,
you know, calling
yeah.
for you, or he's crying for you, or, you know, that shit. Honestly, that crap comes back to bite you in the ass. Do not use your kids. The kids are innocent in all of this, right? So whether it be, you know, you're the baby mama of those kids or whatever, or, you know, another kid has come into your life because of your partner, the kids are, they're just
Keep
the
them out of
kids.
it.
Keep them out of it. This is
Yeah.
adult issues, you
And
know?
what I
Like,
hate
don't
about
treat
it
them
is,
like that.
is that they always try to make the dad feel guilty or the mum feel, you make you feel guilty to not see your kids, but they're the ones not letting you
No,
see
but they're the ones with the issue. That's what I'm saying. Especially, it's
Exactly.
worse if let's say a baby mama contacts the ex, whatever, but it was the dude who moved on first. She's left with issues. So she's going to try and find every avenue possible to make contact. And some of these selfish people don't even think, you know, they bring their kids
along
into
with
it.
the,
And the poor kids are involved. And then it gets to the point where I know for a fact that, like my sister-in-law, her daughter had gone to a primary school, and my sister-in-law went and pick up her daughter, and then she saw this man. He was there. She sort of got to know who they were, this man and this lady, but they went together. They came on different days. So she got to know, you know, both of them. And then she said she went to pick up her daughter this day, and then the husband turned up. Oh, the dude turned up, but then so did the mum to pick up this kid. No shit. My sister-in-law said that, hi Tracy, thank you for your information. She said to me that it was a pulling match.
Oh my god!
It became a pulling match between the dad and the mum. And I was like, what's worse is I don't know what the story was, but then it came out, and then but people saw it. And this poor kid was literally, mum was pulling one arm, dad was pulling the other arm.
Oh wow!
I think the dude moved on. I think it was the dude who moved on.
And the sad thing about it is that there are kids out there who don't even have a dad.
Nah.
And then you've got these mums or dads that stop them from seeing the other parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's just selfishness. Unless
It
unless
is
there's a good
very-
reason for it,
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
then
But
all
if you're
good.
just doing it out of spite,
just for yourself,
yeah,
because you're eager.
because you're being,
Yeah, that's
petty,
not good. It's-
then
yeah.
no.
I think one of the things too is that you know, Pacifica people aren't very open about going to counselling.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
Um,
Oh, yeah, some. Many.
I mean, yeah, a lot. It's like, it's like quite taboo. Like it's almost like an embarrassment, like because you don't want to open up or know that, or air your dirty laundry or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're very good at hiding it, keeping it within the family, that kind of stuff. But there are so many avenues out there to go and get support, and so. Especially for like, mums and stuff that are struggling with that. If you're struggling with that kind of thing, is that you just go see your GP, and like a lot of places will provide like 6 free counselling sessions for you to kind of work through that stuff, even if you're not even sure why you're doing what you're doing. But it's about talking about it and outside of people that know you, and it's all confidential and that kind of stuff. So, if it's better than putting your kids through that, because when you put your kids through that and put them in the middle, it's the same cycle over again, and they end up with some issues and blah 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 blah. So wherever you can is to try and reach out for support, and there's no shame in counselling, there's no shame in reaching out for support, professional support, and it's there and it's free to access. So just go see your GP, okay?
But if you want to talk to Ash,
oh my god, then there's something wrong with you.
We are available.
We are actually pretty good people to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a diploma in life coaching.
Yes,
so
she actually does.
If anybody
So you got diploma.
My diploma's life experience.
Yeah. Actually, mine's the master's
Yeah.
of
of the
experience.
universe. Yeah,
Okay, besides, no.
I believe
Reach
you.
out and judge somebody's hand. Okay, we'll leave the singing to not us.
If we can, everybody.
Reach out
Ang ilok
and
piyang.
judge somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can. Look at that.
Sorry about it. If you want an autograph, just pick up one of these at your local gown down.
That's right.
And
They're all going to be sold out. Not sold out. Be taken tomorrow.
it's
Yeah,
Woolworths. And it's
yeah.
Woolworths. I keep calling it Countdown. Have they all changed? It's Woolworths
Woolworths
now.
is bought out. Oh, Countdown's bought out Woolworths?
No, they just rebranded.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same, yeah.
Brought it out.
But if you want our autographs,
Yeah, just come and we'll sign it.
If you are one that took it on a sneaky, let us know.
what did you want to say about your forehead?
Oh, yeah. It's massive. Oh, I'm looking. It's massive, eh?
Literally,
I took it to the camera
she
for.
said, we didn't notice. She is the only one that noticed her forehead.
You'd think it's massive because you think I'm boko. Brainy.
It's like a scientist.
But that is so
forehead,
not
eh?
at all.
No, because you've done your masters, so it's pushing the brain out.
Yeah,
I'm
and
doing the
stretching it.
masters, but
the knowledge is expanding. you
so
know,
maybe we should like have a hair cutting ceremony or something to do with.
Yes,
bangs.
I should do it.
You
I think
got a small forehead. You got a cool
I should
forehead.
do your one.
She'll do yours.
Yeah. Nah, you're a Sebo. You're gonna make me ugly.
You'll be like this.
Not about that. Oh nah.
Honest
Those
promise.
fringes. Nah.
I'll just get a bowl.
Nah, you
like
better
this.
cut it out. Nah, I should change your dance to teeth.
Speaking, do you want to
go-
talk about your masters and encourage
Oh.
people to kind of just,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
why?
So yeah, I'm old, but I'm going
Yeah, we
back and I'm
know.
studying my masters.
Over 40.
I'm over 4.
There's nothing wrong with being over 40, okay?
Hey, I went to uni over 40.
Okay. I'm over 20. Just by
She's over
heaps.
40.
Okay.
Whatever.
And anyway, I'm studying my masters in education and leadership and stuff. And then had class this week, and then I had class and I walked out and there was like a huge group, like just came. We were all walking together, and I sort of looked around. I was like, "Shucks, these guys are young." And I looked at my own self. I was like, "Shit, yeah, I look young." I'm like, hot ass, man. And I was walking. I felt so unique. I was like, I was blend with my beards. Aileloa. Feature's nearly 18 and stuff like that. Working over 20 years. But it takes me back to our varsity days where back then you see people our age who came there and we're like, oh, that's cool. They're coming back to study, these old people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am now that old person
Yeah.
who was back at varsity
Yeah.
with the young'uns.
But it's cool, right?
It is
like,
cool.
Honestly, there's like
Cool.
learning, and yours too. Like even like at a
going
later
back
stage.
at a later age.
I mean, and you think about it like if you go back to when you started the bachelors and stuff, and you thought, like at that, how old were you
30s.
already? You're
Yeah,
Late 30s.
yeah, okay. So it was already late 30s, and
Yeah.
I guess there's a fear, right, of going back.
Yeah.
But how quick does that 3 years go by?
Yeah.
And now you have the bachelors of
But we
education
remember
and
her
stuff.
because we three were talking together that
Yeah.
night. Like you suggested her go in to do the
Yeah.
study. But I remember we were sitting outside Ria's house. We were having a drink and stuff that night. And then you were saying, because you were teacher aiding at the time. Oh, no,
Yeah.
first you were doing nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sin did nursing. And we thought, she's going to be a nurse. And she was doing this nursing. And then we were drinking again another night. She goes, yeah, I couldn't stand the blood. I'm not going to be nursing. I was
I
like,
only like the blood of Jesus. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. And then she went into a teacher aiding thing. And then I remember us talking about that. And then Ria was really pushing her to just to go and, just go for the full, go be a teacher. And then, we
then
were
she
late
ruined my
30s.
life.
And now she's a
it's
teacher.
amazing.
But you know what? Even though she was going to go, I was there too in the boat just having a drink to cheer you both on. Now she's teacher. And
I
she
know,
just
I
gets
know.
paid during the holidays. That's the only bonus.
Mm.
Oh, and the satisfaction of the children.
Yeah, that's
I'm sickened.
look. There is
And the chair.
honestly,
I
but
believe the children are a future.
Teacher well and
Let them lead the way.
So the more the booty
the booty.
beauty. Beauty.
That's a different course. That's a different course. That is that is the one that comes after ours.
Bless.
You booty pussies.
The moral of the story is that you're never too old
To go study.
to go study
Never.
or get higher education or to learn
No.
more.
But you know what I noticed? My kids started to miss me again. So a couple of weeks, this massive assignment, honestly, metacognitive knowledge.
Your own kids or the
My
kids at
children.
school? Okay, yeah.
No, my children. So when started my assignment, it's been a couple of weeks I've been working on
Yeah.
it. They left me alone. Like I didn't do anything. My poor husband, he was do everything. I sat in the room. But in the last week, my children started coming to the room.
Aw.
They never come to the room.
Aw.
One would come, sit, have a conversation, and then I think it was the night before, I had two in there, and they just closed the door and started talking to me.
No.
And I'm like, oh, my children miss me. So, but it's a sacrifice, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the sacrifice. Like I know I
I
miss a
don't
lot
see
of
it
their
now,
stuff. Nah.
but they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing that and I really like to work with youth on this as well, is to see, because I feel that the youth of today struggle with understanding the future, or like because they see kind of like here and now, and it's like
tunnel
I just
vision.
want a good time, just want it quick,
Yeah.
want it, whatever, instant
Want it
gratification,
now.
right? Yeah, but I feel that if we can open their eyes to see that actually the life expectancy, for
not about the now.
is you're around maybe 80 for women, a little less for men or something like that. Is that this is such a small part of your life, and whatever you do now in your right now is building you for your future. And if you put in the time now, that actually you'll have an easier or at least not so hard future. Which brings me to something that has happened recently with an elderly a relative, and it's made me think about kind of ourselves and building for the future, because we're in our 40s now, and a relative of mine is over 70 and has had a couple of accidents and is in the kind of point of her life where she is no longer able to
Look after herself.
look after herself, yeah. And so and so it's made me think about, and I've rung my parents and gone, sort your stuff out, right? Like, make sure your house is in order, make sure you're future proofing your house, that you have a house where it's all level, you can if you have a mobility issue, that everything's flat surface, that you don't have, that you can walk in and look after your personal care by yourself, blah, blah, blah. Or at least have the funds to look after yourself, later. especially for our elderly who maybe don't have children or don't have a lot of relatives here and stuff. Interesting fact is that if you, because I know a lot of people at the moment, and I've heard a lot of chatter about people going, owning a house is too expensive, right? We're just going to rent. Rent is easy, blah, blah, blah. When I talk about future-proofing, when you're older and if you're still renting, you don't own that house, which means that the landlord can kick you out at any time. If you go into something like social housing, you're in a wait list against 100 other people. If something happens to you, you know, it's hard. If you get to the point where you need residential care, like rest home care, that kind of thing, and you're on a benefit, like a, what's it called?
Sickness
pension?
benefits?
No, when you're
Benefit?
like over 65, say
Pension.
you're on superannuation. You know, if you're on
Is it, son? Is that what you're on? Yeah, carry on.
if you're on superannuation, right, you're over 65, gold card, that kind of thing,
Yes, that's the one.
and you don't have any assets, like you've been
Yeah.
renting all this time, right? And you are in a position where you need to go into full-time care because you've hurt yourself, blah, blah, blah. The average that you're going to get per week in the hand, the benefit will help you, the superannuation will help support you if you have to go to a rest home, right? They'll pay all of that and
They pay
your
the whole
food,
thing.
They'll subsidize it, right? Out of your benefit. What you're left, an average at the moment, it's an estimate, what you're left after your food's paid for, your accommodation, is $140 a fortnight.
Oh my gosh.
So that's $70 a week
No one can
Nothing.
survive
that
on
you
$70
have to
a week.
live on, and you're over 65, you don't own a home, you don't, you know, you don't have a car, say, for example, blah, blah, you don't have assets, right? $70 a week is what you have to do. If you think about what you spend now,
That's a fraction.
yeah. So, yeah, your food's paid for, your accommodation's paid for, but this is, you know, you need pads, you need whatever, you've got to do tithings, you've got to do taxis, you've got to do all of that kind of stuff. $70 a week. So even though it seems like these things are out of reach now, you have to look into your future and go, okay, how do I set myself up for the future?
He needs to have a retirement fund.
Yeah. And also, if you're buying a house now, think long term. Are there stairs in my house? Can I still get up them at the age of 70?
Bro, I'll be
65?
sleeping in my garage because my stairs, I can't get up it then
Yeah.
if my legs are broken.
Exactly. Well, you can get a stair lift.
stair lift,
You can
yeah.
get a thing.
If I can
mean, you
afford to
can-
get a stair lift
Exactly,
thing.
if you can afford it. And this is the thing that we have to be careful for, is because, and with the government of today, who like to slash
Who are anti-Pasifika,
anything.
really.
Yes. So that, you know, there's that.
I'm just going to say
Is
that.
that we have to be
Governments.
careful that they're not always going to support us. So we have to make sure that now, while we're young and capable, that we put in the time and the yards to really look
I
after
think,
ourselves.
the sad
for
thing,
our
but the cool
future.
thing and the sad thing is that, like, for us Pasifika, we see a big house with stairs. It's like, wow. You know? And then when we've got the opportunity, or if we ever get the opportunity to be able to buy one and own something with stairs, like, I don't know what it is, but
No,
stairs has
it
just
is-
been
yeah.
amazing. You know, it's like, I've always wanted stairs.
Yeah.
And I know my mum always wanted stairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this an island thing, always wanting stairs? I don't know what it is. But then you think, and I think about my house. And then I thought, when we bought our house, my mum was sick.
Yeah.
And then when we finally bought our house and I brought my mum to come and see it before she passed, she couldn't get up the stairs because she was too sick to walk, to the point where I said to mum, you know, so well, you know, I'll sit you. I wanted to sit my mum up those stairs and she wouldn't let me do it. You know, my mum held her pride to the death, like no shit. And then she goes, like, you know, she walked it just so that she could see my house. And yet the way I saw she was in pain trying to walk up the stairs, but she would not let me touch her. She was like, no, I'm going to do it. I go, Mum, let me see. I can do it. I knew I had the strength. I could see my mum now. You know, she was so small. She got down to like 50 something kilos. And she was like, hey, you know, she looked at me like, if she had the strength, she would have knocked me. Like she would have when she was healthy. But she's like, yeah, and she made it up. As soon as she got to the top of the stairs, luckily my couch was there, she just rested on end of the couch, and she took her breaths, you know, and I was like, fuck. I just like, Mum, you should just let me sit you up here, you know. And then she looked around and she was like, Mangaya, you know, trying to breathe, but she was like, Mangaya, it's nice. I couldn't quite get her outside the deck because she was too tired. But yeah, in hindsight, we look at houses with stairs thinking, yeah, it's a massive house. But at the end of the day, when our people get old, when we get old, are we going to be able to get up those stairs? You know, realistically, I know I won't. I hate my stairs.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, but it's cool that we think, wow, once we got stairs, we got, you know, but others is like, you know, it's really not a big thing. I'm wishing I got a flat house with no stairs.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and my mum would have enjoyed it more. She would just come in, walked in, oh, you know, this is cool. But yeah, carry on, sorry.
It is a reality, and it is sad, and I think we just have to, you know, and I have to just on that thing have to give props to my mum for I guess her sacrifice that she made to kind of give us that when we were younger, and like so we had same things.
Bro, she's left you. Your mama's still here, but she's left you with a lot.
I know,
right? So
you know,
it was the whole 2-story house, but as soon as Nana got sick, built the house at the back, you know, blah blah blah. And when
son, we got a rich friend, man.
And yeah, so when you get sick, just come stay at my house.
Yeah, we can go property.
But I guess the thing is that when you think about, like, you know, because that was, I guess, maybe 30 years ago when she did this, you know. And then, but even since then, we've kind of built on that. And when I built the 1-bedroom, I knew, and I guess that's the thing from my mum, right, is that, you know, as us as looking after our parents and our, you know, blah, blah.
You built it with them in mind.
I built it with them in mind, as well as my aunties and that who don't have children, who don't have family, and I knew that it was like, you know, we have to. We were raised to, you know, look after these guys, and it's all come to fruition, you know, and so it's like, but I think that it's hard, but it's a blessing, and if we can do it at this age, or do it even younger than us, I'm trying to teach my kids, and you know, the amazing thing is I said to my kids, the other, just, you know, because my kids are living in the house at the back, and they're loving it because it's just them two. They just think, you know, their friends are coming over, da 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 da. And I had said to them last week, hey, you know, something's happened. We're gonna have to, you know, adjust our living thing to accommodate, you know, blah blah blah. You know, auntie who's blah blah blah, and they were just like, okay, you know, and it was just like that. They were just like, you know, and it's the lessons you teach them, you know, to go, as much as kids can be painful and stuff, but if you teach them that the love for your older people, you know, the thing, and forward thinking of, you know, we've got to look after these guys,
and you got to not have regrets, because if you think like me and Sin, we don't have our mums anymore, but I reckon we would give anything for our mum to live with, like, come live with us. You know, at the time when they're alive, you're thinking you're such a babe. Oh my gosh, just stop it, mum. You know, we don't get along. And that was the thing with me and mum together under the one roof, we just clashed so much. You know,
same.
But then I would give anything now to have mum here, even to be living, even to ring her to say, you know, I used to get annoyed as shit when my mum used to call me all the time. And I'll be at work, she'll ring, well, man, I'm fine. I'm working, you know. And then, you know what I did 2 days ago? I called my mum's cell phone.
Just to listen to
it was during my assignment. I'm gonna cry now because I've got my mum's photo of me, my mum, and my girls. It's right on my desk, and I was looking at her and I was stuck because you know, my brain, like, I'm gonna admit, I'm not brainy. I'm not valia, but I'm not brainy where my mind makua can just do shit. And I just looked at my mum and I was like, and I started talking to her. I started looking at the phone and I started talking to my mum, and I was like, I really miss you. But then the way I said it was the way I would have said it to her when she was alive. And I found myself, I was like, shit, I'm talking to her like she's here. Normally I was like, I miss you. I feel it's not real, like not communicating with her. Anyway, then I was talking to her, I was like, shit. And then I was like, I really do miss just being able to pick up the phone or her ringing. I would love to just, you know, my phone to ring and it's her on the other end. And then I think, you know, that's what I love about our island culture though. Is that, you know, compared to, you know, other okay, Parangi cultures or other cultures that aren't at Pasifika, we are. It's like I would give anything. I would give anything to have my mum and take her on and to go see her again and to do that, you know. And dad, just take them on and so yeah. So those that still have their parents around, it's like it's a massive blessing. Yeah, it's a headache for some.
Yeah.
But once they're gone, it's like
yeah.
you don't want to do the.
Yeah.
I wish I could have, or
No regrets.
No regrets.
Yeah.
You know.
Nana always said, "Olo mang wialinga."
Yeah.
You know, and at this point, I'm tired as hell. Right. But I
you're
always
still soldiering
have her
on.
in the back of my head saying, "Olo mang wialinga." You know, whatever it is, you might not get it from the person that, you know, whatever, but. At any time, your blessing is
you
there.
may feel stressed about it, but at the end of the day, you're lucky to have aunties.
Absolutely.
Whereas I don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and
my aunties are your aunties, so
I
you know
know.
you're welcome to come over.
I had to go. You know, no shit. I felt so bad. I was
Yeah.
feeling so bad during my assignments. I was thinking of Auntie Beta.
Yeah,
And then I was thinking of you, and I was thinking, okay, I haven't gone to see her.
yeah,
And I was like, okay, first, I got no money. I got to take something. you know. I know
Yeah.
you would have don't take anything. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
yeah.
But in my mind and the culture that's freaking
Yeah.
in there, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't just turn up like an idiot with nothing. And I was like, so I can't go this week. And I go, now I'm busy, but Auntie Beta has been in my thoughts
Yeah.
so much. I'm like, I'm going to go. So, well, the good thing is she's going to come move in with you soon.
Yeah,
so I'll come
come
and
over.
see her at
Come
the
over and see her at my house. Did you have a thing about your mum's pin?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, honestly, out of it. A couple of weeks ago, I was on my phone. I played this game, just you know these pinball game thingies, and then the number 3 kept coming up. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, this number kept coming up. It's how many moves I've got left. It's how many moves you got left on the game to finish the game, and then this number kept coming up constantly, and I was like, oh shit, I've got to get more than that number to beat the anyway. So this number kept coming up. And then after the number kept coming up, it got to the point where I remembered what the number was. And then the next number kept coming up. It was a different number, but it kept coming up one after the other. You got this many balls left. You got this many balls left. That happened around 4 times. And then I thought of the numbers in order. The numbers that kept coming up, so the first number, second number, third number, fourth number, that kept repeating was my mum's PIN number of her FPOS card.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, like for real. Like for example, I'm going to use 3 first. The 3 keep coming up. I'd play a game, 3 balls were left. I go, shit, I didn't finish the game, but there were 3 balls left. There weren't enough balls. Every time I play, it was 3, 3, 3. I was like, shit, I got to have more balls. That means I'm not doing the moves right. The next number was the next number.
Yeah.
It had that many numbers
What's
left.
the print on board?
And I was like,
Yeah, put it
shit.
down.
Anyway, at the end of it, when I finally passed the level, and then I thought of the 4 numbers that came in order, I go, fuck. When I put the numbers, I was sitting outside and we smoked a vape. And yeah, anyway, it was my mum's FPOS card number. And then I was thinking, what?
Crazy, eh?
It was out of it. No other numbers came between. It was the 3 consecutive numbers just right then, and then it was the next number, boom, 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 boom. And then that's how I remembered what the numbers were.
Your mum's telling you to stop vaping. You know why? It's because the
Bro.
studies haven't shown
Because
yet.
the scientists
Because
said-
the scientists. Go tell them what the scientists said about vaping.
It said that
We need scientists friends.
we need
No, she knows it. She knows what the scientists say about
What is it?
vaping.
it says that your lungs are going to explode.
Yeah. See?
Who proved that? Whose lungs exploded from
You'll
vaping?
have heaps of fluid going into your lungs.
That's actually true. Water droplets.
Yeah, okay, but who's died and they've done the research on that?
Everybody.
Everyone's died
So
and they've done the
many people.
research.
Every scientist.
So many people have died from it.
Where's your facts?
There was a kid that actually just tried it because he was trying to be cool. He landed his butt in hospital
After trying vaping once.
after trying to vape, and he must have inhaled heaps
Sharon, don't vape.
and just
Don't
tried to be cool.
Yeah.
And then he was cool in the hospital.
Yeah.
Did he...
And who suffers?
The
Parents.
parents.
Well, I've got none, so...
No, but your children,
I don't know if they get a hiding. I mean, they'll get a growling.
they will get a lot of hacks.
They'll get a lot of likes
Tight
and kisses and
And a
really can't breathe to hug them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you don't need a new scientist friend, rich friend.
No, we
scientist.
are actually very
You've
brainy.
got scientists
Yeah,
right here,
it's
man.
just-
Hey,
Yeah,
where did you
man.
go get your degree?
Don't worry.
Up there, where?
Scientist degree.
Don't worry about it.
Don't be jealous. Just
be jealous,
listen
mate.
to the advice
Yeah,
of
just
the
listen.
scientists. Okay?
Okay. Was that okay?
Okay.
You call it okay.
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 Anyway, I
think
think
that's
I
us,
think,
eh?
you know what? I think they went a bit.
I think that was good.
Princess
a bit
got
zipper than
overboard,
we
but
thought.
hey.
But I hope anyone they got. Before we close off, and we'll close off, but I just want to do a shout out to. I know we joke about fans. Like fans that like really want to see our pictures out there and frame it and stuff, but we do have some very dedicated people that listen to our podcast and feedback to us and tell us stuff and say what they kind of got out of it or whatever, or even actually the majority of it's just that they just have a good laugh out of it, and which actually tonight was an extremely good laugh, which before we got
one more
serious.
thing.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Before I say that.
Just sorry, one more thing. Just what's your view? What's your guys' view on it? Okay, one of my mates, right, a colleague. She, I think she'd been unwell for a bit, and anyway, I was on Insta. I was on Insta one day, and then I saw this Insta post. It was what do you call those ones that only last 24 hours?
The real.
The
stories.
reels,
Yeah, stories.
the stories. I went on the story and I saw this story, and it was like a massive event. It was
Ooh.
like, who are you to tell me not to take sick days? Rah, rah, rah. Anyway, so what the thing is, my question to you is, what I'm thinking is that this colleague of mine, normally if she does things like that, she blocks us colleagues from seeing her stories if it's an event. So anyway, my question is, what's your view? If you're a hard worker and you get sick but you still do work and stuff, and you make sure everything is in on time and you still are onto it no matter what your situation, you still soldier through. You could be in hospital and you're still on your laptop. And then, but you've always pulled through, always. And that's just your work ethic.
Yeah.
You do that. How would you react to someone who would message you back, who would message you and say, okay, you need to take time off, take sick leave?
Yeah.
How would you react to that? Knowing that even this person knows that you go hard and handy and it's just you, it's what you do. Yeah. How would you react negatively, or would you react positively, or would you just
Sounds
leave
like
it?
She got
How would you react if it was
she
you?
went D.
Say it again?
She got defensive.
Defensive?
Yeah.
But why?
No, not me.
No, I'm asking you. Like,
I'm
why?
saying your friend sounded like she got defensive.
Yeah, I think she was defensive.
I think she's taken it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And all I'm hearing is that the person said take the sick leave because you work too much.
Yeah.
And you actually need to rest.
Have a break.
Yeah. And have a break.
Yeah.
In a positive, nice way. But it sounds like she took it to defense.
Could do. I actually don't know what the
Because then why
was.
would she put that up?
Yeah. It was almost like a vent.
She might have taken it the wrong way.
Wrong way.
But yeah.
Sounds like she's
could
taken
be.
it the wrong way.
But then I don't know what the other person had said.
So it's
how
what would-
they said it.
So what,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't know the
okay.
person.
I don't know how
I
the
thought
other
it was-
person said it. No. It was a long whatever the response might have
See,
been.
that's the
to
thing
her.
with texting, It always you take it how
Yeah.
you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you're in a shitty mood that day, you're going to take it in a
Yeah.
shitty way.
Yeah.
I guess like if I said it, I think it wouldn't have come out of malice.
Yeah.
Like
No.
I didn't say it, but then again, I don't know how it was said back to her
Yeah.
to make her vent
feel
But
like
do you know
that.
the person that said it? Do you know them well enough to think that they would say it in a...
I'm gonna say I don't know the
malicious
person
way?
well. I know the person,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know them well
to actually
to
do
actually make a
something.
judgment on what was said.
So can I say just So I'm a people and culture manager, right?
Yeah.
And so I see.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to say my
No,
my title.
carry on.
So
Wait.
I
After
see
that.
both sides of that thing, exactly that experience, because we get all the issues or whatever. So the thing is that there are two ways to see that, right? So somebody who is like that, who is dedicated, and they won't take sick leave, right? Because they won't look after themselves because they feel that they have to always be present, either one, to prove themselves, or two, because they just are dedicated
That's
to their
just how
role.
they
Yeah, but
are.
what if they feel
So-
they can handle everything?
No, I
You
know
know.
that,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
so,
she's saying.
So
That's
that's what
how
I'm
she
saying.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes people don't have enough self-reflection to go, actually, it's okay to take that time. So
Yeah.
as an HR person, right, you have to put the well-being of the person first, right? So if they're not going to look after themselves, we have to look after them as an employer. So we would say, hey, look, you are sick. You need to take the sick day.
Yeah.
Which means switch off, turn everything off.
Yeah.
Do not reply to everything. Turn it off, right?
I would have done that.
Absolutely.
Or they can take the laptop off her, because that's the main thing because they did that to one of the girls at school.
Oh, no, yeah, but you know
told
what?
I
her
Because
honestly
even-
think my mate there that was involved in this, I think she'd go nuts if she didn't have
No,
Yeah,
that.
well, see, and
exactly.
that's
So
it.
what you do is like in our team is that we go, hey, this person is on sick leave. Like, so we'll put it out to the team. This person is on leave. Do not contact them.
Yeah.
Because if you've got nothing to reply to, you ain't got jack to do.
Yeah.
Unless,
Bounce all her emails.
Yeah, exactly, right? So that's what we do. So if you're not going to look after yourself, because
Yeah.
for us as well, health and safety is really important.
Yeah.
And if you can't look after yourself, then we're going to, as an employer, because we have to be a responsible employer. And we will go, you know what, you cannot, like, so we'll say, you can't see that you need to switch off.
Yeah.
We're going to switch
Yeah.
off for you.
Because you're not actually
Do
fit
not-
to do the job.
Yeah, do not.
No, it's not
do
that she's not fit.
No, it's
No,
not
no.
that.
It's like she just needs
Absolutely
to take a bit of-
dedicated.
No, she won't be fit because she's sick.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
but in her
she
head,
wouldn't be.
No, I know. She will still do it.
yeah.
And it is possible for her to do it. The thing is that, and what I'll say to everybody
I'm guilty.
is to
of that
take,
too.
is to take
Yeah,
the sick
I
leave
do
My
that
first.
too.
laptop to the
If
hospital.
you don't, you know that saying, like in the airplane, when you go travel, put your mask on first before you help
Your
other
children.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Is
stop
that
that.
you are absolutely no use.
Put on my children first.
No, because you are absolutely no use to anyone else
Yeah.
if you do not look after
Yourself.
yourself.
Okay, so if you put it on yourself first and your children are trying to breathe and they end up dying because you're trying to do your mask,
It
you're
will
not
take you
gonna
2 seconds.
want to live.
No, but you won't live. If it's one of those situations, you will not live and your children will die anyway. That's why you have to put it on, because you've got to put the best, you have to give yourself the best chance first.
As a CEO
So
of
that you-
the ministries, I've just got everybody's
And on that
jobs.
note,
What if
I
it was
just
the
say,
packing her first?
Because
on that
everybody-
note, let us say,
on that note,
I
we
got
gotta
everybody
plan your
at the
50th,
festival.
bro.
What?
oh wow, what?
I'm nowhere
She's so
near
far
it.
away from her 50th. What a sad. She just put up the website.
That's an ugly website.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Well,
Thank you so much.
as the CEO
We
of
will
the
come back
ministry,
when
I'm going to
Tintin
cut your
50.
job too. Cut
Thank you so
everybody-
much. Goodbye.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us. Love you. Bye.
Wow. How
Rude.
I'm taking to defense.
Take you to the consumer charities.
Gonna go see karaoke now.